My name is Alexis Llewellyn, and the reading program that I am going to be discussing is the STEP reading program. STEP was published in 2011 by the Urban Education Institute and copyrighted in 2013 by the University of Chicago. STEP is a research-based formative assessment, data management, and professional development system that has been proven to significantly improve student achievement and literacy. STEP assesses children's literacy skills, provides key data to educators, and trains teachers how to interpret that data in a way that moves children reliably through a 13-level system towards reading proficiency. Each STEP tool aligns with scientifically established milestones in reading development. Students move across a 13-step process to proficiency from pre-K through third grade, and educators and parents learn how to implement clear intervention strategies for each STEP level. This is how the program works and how it is used in the classroom. Teachers assess students at multiple times throughout the year, seeing the progress that has been made since the last time. As the data changes, students advance into higher level groups and through the STEP program. At each STEP level, there are bottom lines, as the program calls them, which are skills that each student at each STEP level are lacking. Personally, I have been using the STEP program now for 3 years. This year by far has been the most successful. The first year I used it, I did not realize that the students needed to have an achieved and a did not achieve in a row for each level. Essentially, I wasn't using the program correctly, which led me to have misgrouped my students and also have inaccurate data. I wasn't the only one that this happened to, so the first year was sort of a trial for the teachers in my building. Since then, my district has sent us to a lot of PDs, which are professional developments, and in services on STEP, which has helped a lot. I now know exactly how to use the program and how to group the students. I am also aware of the bottom lines. Now that I know how to use the program, it works and I love it. Also, now that I know the program so well, I am really able to see the research behind the program and how it connects to the brain and how we are able to read. There are characteristics of the program that line up perfectly with how our brain learns to read. These are some of the characteristics of how our brains learn to read. The brain reads by breaking words into sounds. Children first need to be taught the 44 basic sounds in the English language and be able to manipulate these sounds successfully. The second one is that the 3 neural systems are involved in reading. The visual processing system scans the printed word, the audio processing system sounds it out in the head, and the frontal lobe integrates the information to produce meaning. The angular gyrus helps decode the visual word recognition signals for further processing in the left hemisphere's language centers. The third characteristic is that researchers suggest that beginning readers go through 3 phases. The first phase, the pictorial stage, the second stage, the phonological stage, and the third phase, the orthographic stage. The fourth characteristic of reading is that beginning readers need to be able to recognize the sounds represented by the letters of the alphabet. The better that a learner can sound out the words, the faster the brain learns to match to what it sees to what it can hear. Overall, I have found the STEP program to be aligned with how children learn to read. Each of the 4 characteristics I have just discussed align to STEP. In my written portion, you will see some other examples. Overall, I really like the STEP program, and I feel it is helpful and beneficial to my students. It really works well for the students in my district. Thanks so much.